What with the stories,
You asked me once about this memory.
background story and all that stuff.
I lied. I told you it was lost. I worried the wrong lesson would be learned.
Different voice actor for William Miles.
But this man lived many lives.
Sucks. I really
He
like
has much
Q
to
as
teach
voice
us.
actor.
Of course, when he came to us, he was little more than a common thief, scrambling to survive on the streets of Baghdad, dreaming of a better future. Not just for himself, but for all those he saw suffering on the margins. For while he lived in a golden age, at the heart and the height of the Abbasid Caliphate, scratch its gilded surface and you'd find a rot beneath. The Order of the Ancients fought to rise and spread their cruelty through the land. The Hidden Ones, as we were known then, resisted, striking at our enemy from the shadows, an eternal struggle. Centuries ago, he was at its heart. Basim ibn Ishaq. He honored the creed. He challenged it. So must we. We have it in all of us to mistake the shadows we walk for the light we serve.
Until he got his memories back.
The
His past
time may
life
come
became a villain.
when we will be tested as he was. I fear that time is coming soon.
Looking at DNA samples. Oh, he looks. You hear me?
Easy, Basim. Breathe. Was it the Jinni again? And what did our friend want this time?
To strip the flesh from my bones? Dine on my innards? Never has much to say, yet it leaves its mark. I can still feel it crawling on my skin.
Hardly original. You should tell it as much.
Forget the Jinni for the moment. The day is new. There is work to be done.
Now, if you guys don't understand what they mean by genie, we're talking about a, if you guys watch Supernatural, you guys know what they're talking about. That's how I know what they're talking about. It's a supernatural creature that's not like the genies that we know, like they're in a lamp and all that stuff. They're talking about a supernatural creature that feeds off of, I think in Supernatural it was human blood or whatever, and they had them in a dreamlike trance of what they wanted most, so they wouldn't fight back. But then just fed off their blood for a day or two, and then die. Supernatural, good show. I learned, like, funny thing is you learn more about other cultures and stuff like that through shows like that, even though they're not technically accurate, but they're based on some accuracies, so you can get some information from them. Why I know what they're talking about. Not no genie in a lamp.
Your wish has left another contract.
Who for? Them again? We would make more money selling water to a camel.
Come, Nihal. Where is your sense of duty?
Duty does not fill our bellies.
No, but it does enrich the soul.
I will be outside.
Okay. Bonus content unlocked. The quest of 40 thieves has been added to your game. You may need to progress in the story before you can activate it. The Deluxe pack has been added to your inventory. You need to progress through the story before it becomes available. Go away before I can even do anything. That's cool too.
Kick up some sand, Basim.
I told Nihal this would be impossible to sell when she stole it, but she could not resist. Wonder what it is about these ancient baubles that fascinates her so.
We're gonna go the whole route where, like, she's gonna be his sister or lover, and then she's
You
just gonna
said
die
we
off.
have a contract. Let us honor it.
Yes, yes, I am coming. Cheap jewels and tarnished coins. The spoils of a rogue's life.
The sun casts a long shadow.
Let us not keep Derwish waiting.
You know, one of the things I like
cannot
about
bear
Assassin's
another
Creed,
lecture.
it's not really the story. The story I've kind of gotten sick of, to be completely honest. But the ambiance of the world, I think that's what I most enjoy about Assassin's Creed. It puts you in a time and place that you just can't experience anywhere else. Like, even in a movie, you can't really experience it like you can in a video game. But I think how Assassin's Creed has gone about creating these worlds that I otherwise would never experience is just, I think, like, something that other games just don't do as well, or even come close to, in my opinion, to creating that ambiance. Like, take Division, the Division game, that first one. The second one, not so much. The first one, though, that was probably one of the most immersive games I've ever played when it first came out. It's just that atmosphere that they created was just amazing. And Assassin's Creed games, even technically the new RPG games, have done it as well, even though a lot of people disagree. But I also like the new RPGs. Just the worlds they create. Like, the stories I've gotten, as I said, kind of sick of. Like, ooh, Juno and the world and all that stuff. Like, none of it really matters anymore. Like, I don't care. Like, the whole Basim, like, being able to come back alive even though he's been stabbed and then sit in Animus for a couple 100 years, 1,000 years almost. 1,300 years, whatever it was. And just now magically can walk around as one of us and has the staff, but then doesn't die when he's not holding the staff. Like, what's his face? None of it makes any sense. And then what the heck's going on with Juno? I still don't even know, even though I played them all. Like, what the fuck's going on with Juno? Like, let's be honest. I don't even think Ubisoft knows what they're doing with Juno. But yeah, so gameplay wise and exploration and world wise is the reason why I play Assassin's Creed. Story wise, I've pretty much when they killed off Desmond, it's just gone downhill. I kind of like what they were doing with the Unity and I think Syndicate, where there wasn't really a quest line there. Like, it was very, very loose. But their whole, like, yeah, you're just now just a person exploring the bloodline in the worlds of just the past. I liked kind of like how they were doing with that. But when they added the Sage and Black Flag, I think that's when I got lost and from the story and just stopped caring. Just personally.
These contracts. It is quite a few Darwish has pushed your way now.
He knows I will come through.
You have his trust. That much is clear. Do you suppose you have theirs? These shadowy types?
I should hope so by now.
Then they should show it. You take all the risk and they offer little in return.
They are liberators, Nihal.
Anbar.
Not merchants.
I know
861.
the stories.
This is... When was Valhalla? 80, 875? I'm not quite sure. I don't remember.
The price of liberty should be enough to feed us.
Okay, free run is just L and X, so we're not holding R2 anymore, so that's a change. It seems like every other game they go and change that. I think the last game, like, there were games like this in the past where it was just this, and then there are other games where they make it, you have to hold R2 up on the stick and X to do it. It seems like they change it every other game, it feels like. Like, that I don't have to hold R2, I feel a little weird. Like, I have my finger over R2, like I need to click it, but... Do I really need to see hooves clattering game? Come on. Okay, I gotta change that. Menu. Options. Are these closed captions what's doing it? I thought that was gonna maybe make the background people talking go it.
About this contract, I do not want you to mistake my words for pestering. I am only looking out for you, Yasadiki.
It is no inconvenience to stand up to our oppressors as the Hidden Ones do.
Do you think yourself some hero of tomorrow? The next Gilgamesh?
No. I am merely the son of a public servant who dedicated his life to the betterment of his people. Only to be slighted and forgotten. But I am honored you think I could reach such heights. I may just aim for them.
Is this voice actor the same voice actor that played the Phoenix's Rising main character? It sounds like it.
That is not at all what I said.
It is what I heard.
With that slight R roll with his words.
Such crowds. Something important must be happening.
The Khalifa has been summoned to the Winter Palace. It is surely his wealthy retinue that drives this crowd.
Perhaps they're in the mood.
I think it's going back to the
offer
Unity
donations.
thing where you hold down
I see
circle
your
and they do a
meaning.
quick drop.
A little sleight of hand to sharpen our wits.
If this contract will not feed us, the Khilafah might as well. That merchant has left his purse on the table. An easy one to begin with.
Better leave before they notice.
Come here! Ready yourself. I will pick them out.
A keen eye and an agile hand. A formidable duo.
You don't know what their relationship is yet. Siblings, they lovers, they just friends.
There. The boisterous one. He must have something of value.
Yep. Illusion can find pouches you can loot for valuables. Approximately press triangle to pickpocket. Press triangle again at the right time to pickpocket successfully and avoid being caught. We don't have to do that because we turned off the minigame.
Sneaky.
Minigames are dumb. Or quick time events, I should say, are dumb.
And over there, by that stall, she's got some coin. Well done. You truly are the master thief of Anbar.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Hardly a great looter of purses.
Insufferable. Come, we are late to Derwishes.
The dervishes? What? It sounds like he said we're late to do dishes. I was like, wait, what? That can't be right. Alright, so we can now free run. Alright, let's see what we got. So, well, okay, that's what we have. Yeah, you zoom in with R and you move around with that. Okay, that's a little weird. What is this? What is that? What are these icons? Give me the legend. Alright, known location. And then discovered location. I want my collectibles game! Mercenaries, musician, merchant groups. What that is, secret entrance. Okay, so we haven't been here, but we have been here. So this is just the undiscovered, and this is discovered. Or is it the other way around? I think it's the other way around. Okay. Discovered location, known location. Did I go here where that turned into that? I guess there's only one way to find out. Does that show up on my map? Yeah, it does. Whee! Let me do that. Go up. Go up. Is this the fastest my guy can run? Restricted area. Oh, it's got Enter Palace is what this is called. Alright, so yeah, it is discoverable now. Alright, well, that's the thing, now I know. Let's head towards the mission location. And okay, I didn't lose any health. That's fine. So not holding L3, holding L3. I guess.
Come no closer. Do I make myself clear?
He walks through the pasture.
لا أعلم.
Any pockets to pick. This guy has one. Click triangle, nothing happened. Okay. Did that right in front of that person. Alright, let's meet this guy.
It's Basim!
Good to see
They're
you.
all looking spry. I wonder what tales we will hear today.
Tall ones, most certainly. I mean, how is your knee?
Much better, Basim. Wrapped it and rested a few days, like you said.
Good. So long as each day is better than the last and you take care not to extend yourself, you will recover fine.
Has this happened to you before? Is that why you know how to treat it?
I am no stranger to scrapes and bumps, but I have learned to prevent them. And so should you, if I may. Your sandals are worn and cannot grip the ground. Your knees are taking the brunt of your movements. We need to find you something better, something that fits. But that part is not so easy.
The mosques have plenty. I am sure to find a better pair there. If you will not pass judgment.
Ha! Do not look to me. That will be between you and Allah, ya Sadiqi.
Steal anything good today?
Ahlan! Basim! Come here!
Fahmi,
Basim! The Khalifa has arrived with his court! Have you seen them?
I have not. Though I did meet some of his merchants at the markets.
I saw them up close. Al-Mutawakkil is much, much larger than I had imagined.
Hey,
A
Chad.
towering man indeed.
Of course. He gorges on food served with the finest spices you and I can only hope to one day taste.
I heard whispers of an important visit, but I cannot say from whom. I am sworn to secrecy.
Let me guess. Hala, the palace guard's daughter.
What? How did you know?
I know
I
where
assume he's
you
in this one?
really go
Yeah,
when
he's
you
the
say
main
you are
character.
fetching water. She is kind, a good friend to you. And maybe more someday.
Oh, Basim.
I am serious. She will keep you out of trouble. You could use that. See you, Fahmi.
Yep, Sim is the main character, which I'm not really a fan of Loki being the main character, but that's just what he's doing.
Why. Here is the lazy boy. I've been waiting on you.
Someone has to plan our meals. Hold. Food. I would not flaunt that around the markets. Trust me.
Go to Saida's. She uses lots of butter.
That she does.
You look weary. Are you well?
It is nothing a little adventure will not fix. What do they need?
A shipping ledger at the harbor. It is worth
Shipping
nothing
ledger.
by itself, but the information it contains is valuable to them.
This is child's play. Do they not have anything more difficult? I can do more.
Never mind your ego. The Khalifa's guards are here in number, and you would do well to remember that.
You worry for me more now than when we lived in Baghdad.
My worry is the same. I've only grown too old and too tired to hide it. Bring the ledger back here, and do it swiftly.
We have not talked about my fee.
And we won't. Not until the deed is done. You know how they are.
Shocking.
He is just a messenger.
And you are still an errand boy. You can do this one on your own.
I saw them.
I was gonna do it on my own even if you came with me, so
Did they have swords and spears?
Of course they did. They are
Who's
soldiers.
that?
I'd like to steal a sword or a helmet.
Muti'a, where has your smile run off to? What has happened?
I do not want to talk about it.
Ah, But I refuse to leave until you do. We need someone to offset the grouchy winds that billow from Derwish's quarters. Is he responsible for the clouds that hang above you?
He shouted at me, called me a harebrained miscreant, all because I roused a few guards who were pestering me.
Harsh. I would have done the same as you.
Do you think he will tell me to leave?
Ah, Mutiha, you do not know him as well as I. So I will only say this. Derwish may appear rough, but he has a soft underbelly. He's only trying to protect you. Still, some retribution is in order. What can we do? What can we do? Ah! Tomorrow, when all is quiet, we will sit on a nearby rooftop and stone his walls while he tries to sleep.
A brilliant idea. See you later, Basim.
Make it so he can't sleep? Is that gonna make him more rowdy, or more annoyed, and more pissed
You
off?
are on your own, Basim.
I do not wish for you to be upset. I took the contract, so I will see it through.
I am not upset, Basim. I simply cannot understand why you overlook your own interests to serve theirs. You owe nothing to anyone but yourself. Remember that. You are on your own, Basim.
Did they say anything else about the ledger? Or why they want it?
I tell you what they tell me, Basim. As always, it's just enough. Why are you asking? Huh?
I would like to know just what it is I am contributing to.
You have done much in the way of facilitating their endeavors. And so I will speak a word on your behalf. My one caution, and I have been doing this long enough to share it, anyone who works from the shadows does so only because they must. In the face of looming danger, for example, by working alongside them, we have invited the danger to our door. And we must be very careful not to let it in.
This is no contract. It is a favor. I do not work for scraps.
Okay. Alright, it's gonna teach me stealth.
What was the final tally of what we received?
16 crates, 1 chest, half a dozen satchels. Only 3 crates remain last time I checked the ledger.
Give their handlers until tomorrow evening. If they don't show by then, we must assume they've forgotten about their wares. Open them up. Keep whatever catches our eyes. Dump the rest. Wait here.
Okay, no, I'm out of stealth. Detection. Guards will become suspicious and investigate if they spot you in a restricted area. Press circle to crouch in tall grass and vegetation. Become harder to detect.
Hey!
Can't move yet. Eliminating enemies. While undetected, eliminate enemies to avoid entering open conflict. Press R1 to knock out an enemy before they detect you and alert nearby enemies.
If I am seen, I will have to flee. Good thing I can outrun these sagging guards.
Guy has a key. Do I need to get that key from him?
Locked. A minor delay.
What's happening?
Got something from him. What's to do with a key? There he is.
Huh? Who's?
I was lucky, turned around last second. Woo. Let's pull. something golden over there. What do we get? Just some money, that was it? Oh, golden, so I was like, oh, that has to be something good, right? Open this door.
There. That may be what I'm looking for. I wonder what secrets this ledger holds. Maybe I can get the old grouser Derwish to squeeze a hint out of our contact.
Okay. If we get out of the restricted area, we'll run out of here. Okay. Got some money from that. Not much,
Still in
but
one
some.
piece, I see.
It was all too easy.
We were right next door to them. We didn't even go anywhere.
How does...
We could use some eyes around the city.
I'll see what I can do.
She looks important. You should haggle for a better fee.
Ah, Basim, what timing? Did you get it?
Without a fuss.
Give it here.
You are one of them.
Gave it away the hood.
There. It looks as though it was delivered this morning.
You're certain it is the chest you seek?
I am certain.
I recognize the
Hey,
voice
boy.
actress.
You need something stolen? I am your man. Derwish can attest. He has given me all your contracts.
Then you have done your part.
I can do more.
2 of my best men died on this pursuit. I doubt a street thief would fare much better.
Then let me join you. You have 2 openings.
Ooh.
We should take half this beef with that insult.
Thank you, Derwish.
Listen here, Basim. You want to keep working for me? You keep your head down and your mouth shut.
At least he was paid.
Why must you embarrass yourself like that?
Like what?
Like a beggar. Desperate for them to notice you.
Desperate? Nihal, I am good at what I do. That woman would be lucky to have me.
But she does not want you. You are a street thief with dirty feet. So why bother? Why keep pushing yourself down this path?
Because being a street thief is not the peak of my ambition. I have more to offer this world than my nimble fingers. They just cannot see it yet. Almost, Jasib. What is this?
Aha! This is my latest creation. It helps me fend off angry merchants when they... catch me digging around their wares.
I will consider myself spared. You smell foul. What is that?
Tah! We have been fishing at the harbor since morning. Terrible luck, though.
The harbor? Did you happen to see or hear any fuss over a chest?
Ah, yes, a black one. Very beautiful. Some burly guards took it with them to the palace.
Shukran laka, ya Jasib.
What are you doing?
Whatever I want to do.
They want that chest, and I am going to get it for them. Then they will see.
There is just no getting
Gonna
through
get in
to
the
you,
way
is there?
for them.
Then we will do this together.
I think she's gonna get caught.
If you get caught at the Winter Palace, they will kill you on sight. We will need a
They will
safe
kill
way
you
in.
instead.
And I know where we might scout one.
wonder what that thing is on his
if you can bear
scarf.
to follow my lead for a change.